If you had asked me a few years ago what I'd be doing today, I probably would have given you a very different answer. I planned to make a career as a hospital corpsman in the U.S. Navy. I thought that was going to be my path. Travel, medicine, service, discipline. But after 6 years, I blew out my knee, and suddenly the story I thought I was living changed direction. That's how many of our stories begin, isn't it? With plans, and then with the unexpected. So I'm the oldest of 5 children, the first granddaughter of a woman who had 6 sons and no daughters. That position comes with a certain kind of responsibility. You're the one people look to first, the one who learns early that life is rarely simple and never predictable. Over the years, I've worn many different professional identities. I've been a cocktail waitress, a fitness trainer, a paralegal, and, believe it or not, a DJ. Each role taught me something about people, about the different stories we carry with us, about how lives intersect in unexpected ways. Eventually, those experiences brought me here to teaching literature. But if I'm honest, the most important roles in my life are not the ones on my resume. My most important roles are being a spouse, a mother to 3, and a grandmother to 1. Those relationships remind me that stories are not just something we read in books. They're something we live every day. And that idea is really at the center of this course. In world literature, we're going to explore stories from different cultures and different moments in history. Some are epic journeys, some are tragedies, some are spiritual reflections or poetic observations about everyday life, but all of them ask the same questions humans have been asking for thousands of years. Who are we? What do we value? How do we live in the world together? You'll find everything organized in weekly modules. Each week includes readings, a short glossary, and an applied literary practice assignment, an opportunity to experience literary forms rather than just analyze them. As we begin the semester, I encourage you to bring your curiosity, your ideas, and your own experiences with you. After all, every one of us is carrying a story. And sometimes the long way around is exactly the path that brings us where we're meant to be. So I'm glad our stories cross here for a little while. As we move through these stories from around the world, I hope you'll keep one idea in mind. Literature isn't just about distant times and places. It's about the ways people across cultures and across centuries try to understand their lives. So when you're completing your ritual of introduction assignment, include the phrase, "the long way around," somewhere in your response, and tell us about a moment that shaped who you are. By the end of this course, I hope you'll see that the stories we read aren't separate from our own. They're part of the same human conversation. I'm really looking forward to exploring these texts with you this semester. Welcome to the class. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.